Now let's imagine as if it was Judgment Day. And that man never turned away from his sins. And this is how I imagine the conversation would go. That man says, I have nothing to worry about. I have no fear. Death has come. Judgment Day is here. I know I'll be saved. All I had to do was confess with my mouth, believe in my heart God raised Jesus from the dead, right? Wrong. That was never all. See, that's what's wrong with you Christians. Take a scripture or two that benefits you, but never thought to look at any more of my word. You're so stuck on Romans chapter 10, verse 9. Child, please. I never said that was all. Did you ever for a moment thought to read a little bit further to verse 17? You must hear the word in order to believe. If you scroll through the Bible, it also tells you must repent, confess, and be baptized. There is so much more scripture I asked you to live by. But I thought. But you thought wrong. So into your flesh that you couldn't clearly see my spirit. I wanted you to kill that old man that followed the world and become new. You didn't repent like I asked you to. Instead, you lied to me. You nothing but lip with no action. Instead of adding people to my kingdom, you practice mostly subtraction. You didn't believe in me. If you did, you would have never took matters into your own hands. You didn't have faith. You was only interested in the ones who allowed you to penetrate. So you wanted to be the head while putting me in the background. What world did you create? But it wasn't like that. Oh, yes, it was. You think I'm stupid. So you want to say you believe but live your life any kind of way. This is not how this operates, so you know what you deserve, right? Why thou do this? Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name have done many wonderful works? Just because you said, Lord, Lord, doesn't mean you will enter my kingdom. You all have not done the will of my Father. While you was there on earth, you allowed Facebook to control the likes of you. Twitter you follow. Instagram gave you the perfect picture of what seemed popular. The world you put on the pedestal looking down on me. Did you forget man didn't die on the cross for your behind to live? That was me. But yet that wasn't enough. Nothing is ever good enough for you. You people are ungrateful, blind as can be. Now it's Judgment Day. Now I hear sounds of my name. Oh, now you know me. But it's far too late. You should have been saw my value. Instead, you spit out all the words I told you you should have ate. But time is past due. So depart from me. Ye that work iniquity, I never knew you.